Greetings, fellow Space Marines, this is Mr. LND1, and for the Doom community, this is Londo1. In this video, for Doom's 31st anniversary, I figured I should give you guys a little bit of a sneak preview of the Toby Hexen stuff, and a little preview of what's in store for the Toby Accessibility Mod version 8.0. Now, I did have some problems with Fraps, so I'll be recording this in a little unconventional and unorthodox way, so bear with me. So, cue the footage. Hey guys, since I'm having trouble with Fraps, I wanted to do an improvised way of recording the screen. So, bear with me, and I apologize if there are any background sounds that may, come on the video. But, yeah. Anyway, I want to just show you some features of the new Toby Accessibility Mod and even Toby Hexen.
Main menu, new game. Which episode? Demo map. Choose your difficulty. Normal.
Alright, so I'll show you a little bit of the demo map. Now if you hear the footstep sounds, you can hear that depending on how fast my player is moving, the footstep sounds too also go pretty fast. So if I'm just like gunning it, you hear the footstep sounds, right?
Steel key door. Steel door.
Now, in Hexen, all the doors, just like in Doom and Heretic, will have an ambient sound effect, and the announcer will tell you what key is required.
Venomous axe. Hammer of retribution. Whitus. Timmons axe. Hammer of retribution. Whitus.
In Hexen, there's two ammo types, blue mana and green mana. So here there are four main pickups. You have blue mana, green mana, combined mana, which gives you a bit of both, and then Creator of Might, which refills your mana reserves to 200 ammo points each.
Blue mana. Green mana. Combined mana. Creator of Might.
You hear that sound? That means it's a shootable decoration. So these are breakable clay pots, and sometimes they could hold goodies in there. And here's some inventory items that you'll be needing along the way.
Icon of the Defender. Jet. Of speed. Torch. Artifact. Legions of Wrath. Dark Servant. Chaos Device. Orcalina. Disc of Repulsion. Banishment Device.
Alright, so here's health and armor that you need to know. Now, the health that you had in Heretic carried over into Hexen, like the Crystal Vial, the Quartz Flask, and the Mystic Urn. That's all in here, just like in Heretic. Armor is a different story.
Quartz Flask. Mystic Urn.
Now this is another health item, but you usually find it on multiplayer. This is called the Mystic Ambit Incant. Now it's a mouthful there. And what it does, it's a healing radius. So if you're playing with friends, in case if they need a little bit of extra health boost, you could help them out. Now here's the armor. The armor system in Hexen's a bit weird, but that I'll explain in another video.
Platinum Helm. Mesh Armor. Falcon Shield. Amulet of Warning. Dragon Skin Bracers.
Here's a little testing area, just like I have in the Heretic one. And here's a bell.
Hammer of retribution.
Let's ring it. And if you notice the footstep sounds, it's different from that, right? So in the new Toby Accessibility Mod version 8.0, we have adaptive footstep sounds. Credits to Dennis Belmondo for allowing me and my team to use his Z Footsteps mod, and it really is. It's a very useful feature to have in the Toby Accessibility Mod here. I really appreciate it, Mr. Belmondo. So within the levels, and this is not just Toby Hexen, but even in Doom and Heretic, the footstep sounds will adapt to whatever surface you're on. So, as you heard before, there's what it is walking on grass. Also, you know what that sound is, right? That means it's a shootable hazard. So this mushroom here is a poisonous mushroom. It's simply Hexen's explosive barrel. You know, that's really what it is. So, if you were to shoot this thing, or slash at it, or hit it, it will release a toxic cloud. I hear that hissing? That means the toxic cloud is active. When you don't hear that anymore, the cloud has dissipated. Now this poison cloud can be very useful against enemies, and it can be very destructive against you. So don't get close to that. Let me show you more of the surfaces here, the flats. You can imagine what it would sound like walking on lava, right? I'm not going to do that. Alright. You hear those wind chimes? Alright, so in Hexen you have these sparkle bridge things. This doesn't appear in the Toby Hexen levels, but this does appear in the regular Hexen levels. So be sure to listen to that and you'll have a path that you could walk along. This essentially was Hexen's 3D floor at the time, back in 1995. Now onto the enemies. Alright, so the enemies in Hexen are as follows. You have the Afrit, which is a flaming gargoyle. Then we have the Etten, which is a two-headed monster. One of the easier grunts to deal with. Then we have a Centaur, which can be a bit of a pain sometimes, but not as much of a pain as his bigger brother, the Sloator. Then we have the Dark Bishop. And then we have the Wendigo. Then the Reaver. This is an alternative Reaver. You can't see him here, especially if you are able to see, but he's in the floor, and he'll come out when triggered. This is the Stalker. You can't see him here, but you'll hear him, and then he'll pop up in your face. And this is his bigger brother, who likes to spit acid at you. Then we have the green Chaos Serpent, which pretty much spits out fireballs at you. Kind of a mid-tier enemy. This is bigger brother, the brown Chaos Serpent, which spits acid in your face. Then we have the worst of the bad lot. This is Heresiarch, an enemy that likes to play dirty and can be very irritating, especially when he likes to spam his invulnerability spell. Oh goody, right? This is Zedek, one of the fighter enemies. Can be a bit annoying, but not as annoying as a Resiarch here. Then we have the Cleric boss and the Mage boss. The Cleric boss is Traductus. The Mage boss is Manilkir. And each of these three guys here has the big weapon that each player class is able to possess. So in other words, Zedek holds or wields Quietus, Traductus wields the Wraith Verge, and Manilkir wields the Blood Scourge. So essentially they're equipped with the BFG. Be careful. And behind this door we have Korax, the main boss.
Hammer of Retribution, Quietus.
And in here we have the Death Wyvern, which is a dragon. And I'll show a brief demonstration of how this guy works. He doesn't appear in the Toby Hexen levels, but in regular Hexen he does. Come back here. And stay down. Yeah, you'll have to use the snap to target system, and if you want to take on this guy with no problem. Alright, I think I covered everything. But before I do go, I want to just go over the key doors for a moment. Now in Hexen, there are 11 keys. 11 keys, that's a lot of keys, right? And as I showed you before, you had puzzle items, which are additional keys, essentially. So Hexen's got a lot of keys. Now I do want to mention that the keys in Hexen aren't color-coded per se, they're just themed-coded, if you will. So, like the first door here was the steel key, second door was the cave key, the third door was the axe key, the fourth door here is the fire key, the fifth door is the emerald key, the sixth door is the dungeon key, this door is the steel key, this is the rusted key, horn key, swamp key, and castle key. And this is, you need all keys. So, Hexen's got a lot of keys. But fear not, in Toby Hexen I keep things simple. But in regular Hexen, well, have fun. So, that's pretty much it for the demonstration. Hopefully I could get Fraps to work with this somehow. I tried OBS Studio, but that too wasn't working too well. But hopefully all of you will be able to get your hands on this right before Christmas and Hanukkah, so all of you can enjoy this firsthand. So I'm just going to step into this portal and we'll return to the end screen. Here we go. That's it for now, folks. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button for more Doom and retro gaming content. And as you know how my outros go, if you're watching this during the day, I wish all of you a good day. If you're watching this during the evening, I wish all of you a good evening. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Take care.